Over the past 20 years, J.K. Rowling has convinced several generations that despite the prejudices, lack of electricity, and unnervingly easy murder methods, the Wizarding World and Hogwarts are vastly preferable to our own world. It seems incredible then that after all this time, we're only just getting a Harry Potter RPG. Created by Jam City for iOS and Android, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery is the first Harry Potter game that will allow fans to create their very own character and attend Hogwarts without Harry. Set 2 years after Voldemort's attack on Harry and his parents, Hogwarts Mystery drops you into a relative period of peace in the Wizarding World. You're attending school at the same time as characters such as Charlie Weasley, who you'll even spot during your sorting ceremony. You take up the role of a student whose older brother was obsessed with finding cursed vaults under Hogwarts, expelled from the school, and ran away from home, never to be seen again. The game's main narrative then revolves around you unraveling the mystery behind your brother's disappearance and trying to shake yourself free from his negative reputation to be seen as your own person. Like any RPG worth its wand, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery starts things off by allowing you to create your own character. You can also name yourself anything you like. Once you've been sorted, your first year begins. As you'd expect, Hogwarts Mystery will have you attending classes and learning spells and potions. You'll attend charms with Flitwick, Transfiguration with McGonagall, potions with Snape, flying with Madam Hooch, and a whole lot more. The game spans your 7 years at school, so while your classes will be limited in the beginning, well, you'll find you'll unlock more and more as you go along. This is a good-looking mobile game. Characters are expressive, and the world is colorful with nice attention to detail. You can't directly control your character through the game world. Instead, you tap on locations to enter and interact with them. Despite the fact that it's not the in-depth Harry Potter RPG that we always dreamed of, Hogwarts Mystery is certainly not a bad game. It's great to be able to attend Hogwarts and not see it through the gaze of Harry. Instead, creating your own story and forging your own relationships in the house that you always wanted to be in. Even better, it's completely free. Just don't mind the in-app purchases. Move over traditional billboards, three-dimensional, slightly hypnotic holograms may soon replace two-dimensional signs and ads everywhere. Several companies with this technology said 3D holograms will revolutionize the way businesses and brands talk to potential customers. It's already replacing billboards, LED and LCD screens. The main hardware of the technology is a blade that emits a strip of light, creating holograms of images and words. Multiple blades can be synchronized for larger holograms, making a billboard if necessary. As soon as this piece of hardware spins, you stop seeing hardware and you start seeing a hologram. And the piece of hardware spins so fast that the human eye doesn't pick it up anymore, and it sees the amazing holographic image that you're checking out on the screen. So the image you see on your TV is actually a poor substitute because the camera picks up the flicker of the spinning blade. In person, there is no flicker, just a solid, floating, animated hologram. In the not-so-distant future, on every street corner, there will be these types of ad displays, just like in Back to the Future 2. The applications for 3D holographic displays include shopping centers, train stations, and restaurants, and everything else that needs some sort of advertisement. For franchises such as fast food restaurants that want these displays in more than one location, they have the ability to manage multiple devices from around the world in one central location. The cost of a blade ranges anywhere from around $500 on up to $3,000, depending on the manufacturer. The competition has begun for this technology. Kino Mo has customers in 50 countries on almost every continent. It will be releasing an outdoor version sometime in 2018. Holographic said it already has a product to replace outdoor billboards and that they can make it to be waterproof, windproof, and work under all kinds of extreme environmental conditions. After talking about it last season, it's amazing how quick they brought this game to virtual reality headsets in our home. Major League Baseball got into VR with the Home Run Derby simulator that fans tried at the All-Star Game in select ballparks last season. Earlier this year, the MLB promised it would bring the experience to consumer virtual reality headsets in the spring. While it didn't arrive in time for opening day, aspiring sluggers can now load up the game and tee off on their very own virtual home run derby on PlayStation VR and the HTC Vive, and it's only $20. In MLB Home Run Derby VR, fans can play in 3 recreated ballparks: Marlin Park in Miami, Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., and Progressive Field in Cleveland. The league will also debut the game with a full virtual reality setup at 12 stadiums across the country this year, from the Arizona's Diamondbacks Chase Field to the Tampa Bay Rays Tropicana Field. If gamers don't have a virtual reality headset, they can still play the free 2D mobile version on iOS and Android, which has an updated roster for 2018 with more than 50 players from the last 8 years of MLB Home Run Derbies. For the $20 price tag, it looks to be good value for the money. That is, if you're a baseball fan. You can download the new game right now on the PlayStation VR and on Steam. And finally, happening in this week's What The, a man is jailed after flipping off traffic cameras while using a laser jammer. A 67-year-old man was sentenced to 8 months in prison after he admitted to using a laser jamming device to avoid detection by speed cameras. A major no-no as far as the police are concerned. Timothy Hill was caught after he flipped off mobile speed camera vans not once, not twice, but 3 times in blatant disregard for the law. He was also banned from driving for 1 year. Traffic Constable Andrew Forth said that Hill made himself an easy target by repeatedly gesturing at traffic camera vans. If you want to attract our attention, repeatedly gesturing at police camera vans while you're driving a distinctive car fitted with a laser jammer is an excellent way to do it. Police were able to detect the laser jammer on his white Range Rover, which had personalized license plates, making him an easy track down. Police said when they spoke with him, he denied driving the car altogether, claiming he was working 60 miles away at the time. They also said that Hill tried to destroy the jamming device. Hill eventually relented and admitted to speeding and flipping off the cameras. He also said that he threw the jamming device in the river in an attempt to destroy it. In one of the greatest sounding charges ever, he pleaded guilty to perverting the course of justice and received 8 months in prison. Police were unable to charge him with speeding because the jammer actually did its job, and police were unable to determine how fast the man was driving. Authorities have a warning for drivers, though, who try to cheat the system. They will find you, and you will face the consequences. Thanks for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think I should feature on the program, shoot me an email, djraymcneil@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook too, at Your Weekly Tech Update, and you can check out our video and audio podcasts now all over the interweb. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Good night, world.